Banana Pancakes is one, everybody loves that first bass line in Banana Pancakes. I'm going to start with the chords, and the chords are pretty easy. Again, it's a 4-chord song, so we don't have to worry too much about learning new chords. It starts on a G. Okay, you remember how to make the G, first finger on the 5th string and the 2nd fret, your 2nd finger on the 6th string and the 3rd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 1st string and the 3rd fret. There's a G, all right, and there's an A minor. Now the A minor is played first finger on the 2nd string and the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string and the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd string and the 2nd fret. There's an A minor. All right, now there'll be a few chords that you may not be familiar with. It doesn't mean you can't play them, that they're hard to play, just that they're new for you. A D7, you're going to take your first finger and put it on the 2nd string and the 1st fret, and your 2nd finger on the 3rd string and the 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 1st string and the 2nd fret. That's a D7. Okay? Now that's a new chord for you, and then maybe a C7, which is just a regular C chord, first finger, 2nd fret, first finger, 2nd string, 1st fret, 2nd finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, and 3rd finger, 5th string, and the 3rd fret. That's a C. We're just going to add our pinky to the G string on the 3rd fret. And that's a C7. Okay? So those are, let's see, and one more, an E minor. E minor, which is our first 2 fingers, 1 and 2, on the 4th and 5th strings of the 2nd fret. And I got one more for you. If you go back to that A minor for a second, and you slide it up to and bar at the 2nd fret, that's a B minor. So those are the chords. Let me just show you kind of basically how they go together. Kind of a marching or repetitive in that if you're going to play it in bar chords, if you're going to do that first line, basically those are the 4 chords that make up that song. But if we're going to do it in bar chords, if you're getting familiar with bar chords, we play off 2 basic bar chords. We play off the E chord, which barred at the 3rd fret makes a G chord. So an E chord, the way I showed you earlier, 3rd fret makes us a G chord. Okay? The D7 is barred at the 5th fret, and you're going to take your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 2nd and 4th strings and the 7th fret. I don't know if you can see that okay? Okay. Then your A minor, again you stay on the same bar, the 5th fret, you move these 2 fingers up from the 2nd and 4th strings to the 4th and 5th strings, staying in the 7th fret. So that's a nice easy transition. And then the C7th is basically the same thing as the D7th, but you're going to start it on the 3rd fret. So you bar the 3rd, and then your 2nd and 4th, your 3rd and 4th fingers are on the 2nd and 4th strings in the 5th fret. So it might sound a little bit, you can play it the other way I just showed you with open chords if you're really having a tough time with bar chords, but when you're making a bar chord, the tendency is to want to push too hard, which makes it very hard and you don't really get a clean sound. And I'm pushing very hard right now. If you back off a little and turn your finger slightly, you'll get a cleaner sound. So. Basically, those are the chords just shown to you in bar chords. Now, that probably sounds a lot more to you like the original Jack Johnson song, and you say, well, that's the way I want to play it. That's fine, but again, if you're having a hard time, it'll sound fine if you play along with the open chords. It's not going to make a terrible sound. It's not like it won't go. It'll blend, but again, you want to work on those bar chords. You really open up your guitar playing by knowing those bar chords. The bridge there, it's very repetitive. You go to the A minor. The telephone rings, singing, it's too early, don't pick it up. We go to a D, which is bar at the 5th, and then you take your pinky and lay it over the first 4 strings of the 7th fret. That's a D. So it's, but the telephone singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it up. We got, and back to the A minor. Everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. Back to the D. B minor. And the whole world fits inside your arms. Really do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Wake up slow. Wake up slow. That D7 takes you to the bridge again. So let's do that bridge again, the chords. A minor. The telephone singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it up. The D. We got A minor. Everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. D. The B minor. Again, that's an A minor up to, and I don't know of I guess you could play that, take that A minor, raise it up here, and just add your first finger on the 1st string and the 2nd fret, but don't play your bass notes if you're going to play it that way. When the whole world fits inside of your arms. E minor. You really need to pay attention to the alarm. To a C. Wake up slow. G. Wake up slow. Wake up slow. Back to the G. That's G, D, G. And you can play that part in the open chords. You don't have to bar those. You can do that either way. Now there are plenty of sites that'll teach you how to do that opening line to Banana Pancakes. If you want to play the line, it's one of the reasons that the bar chords work well, because the line ends where your finger is going to be for the bar chord. But what you want to do is you want to slide, and I'm going to use my pinky for this. I'm going to lead with my pinky. So you come up from the 3rd to the 7th fret. So 7th, and then you're on the 5th string at the 5th fret. So it's 7th, then 5th on the 5th fret on the 5th string, then back to the 6th string. We're going 7, 5, 3, open, and back to the 5. So 7, 5 on the 5th fret, 7, 5, 3, open, 5, and that takes you to the A minor chord because you're on an A note there. All right, and then it changes up to the 2nd line. So, right? So we slide again up to the 7th, 5, 7 on the 5th fret, back to the 5, then 7, 5, 3. And then to the G chord. And that runs through a couple of times. Again, practice that. Obviously, I have to do some practicing on that too. But basically, that's it for Banana Pancakes.